Hello there, I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back to my New York Yankees franchise. I just wrapped up six quick manage games against the computer. What you're looking at on the screen is the last game, an impressive Yankees victory. Paxton went the distance for a complete game shutout against the Orioles. So in the two games I've played against the computer with the Yankees, which I call starts, I'm 2-0 in my starts against the computer. My quick manage record is 5-6. So without any further ado, I am going to go into the game. I'll be playing Oakland today. Playing the full game. Let's see what we have for the lineup. It'll be Tanaka versus Megden today. Aaron Hicks could use a day off. We'll get Gardner there. And we'll give Voigt the day off. So that's what we'll roll with today. LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Sanchez, Gardner, Andujar, Talkman, and Urshela. Fix the fielding there, and we're ready to go.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92, good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Swing, and he pops him up. Kemp shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run here in the early going, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count. Oh, that's off the plate.
1-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, and there's one away. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. We got time.
And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Matt Olson will be next. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Simeon, the runner at second with one away. Fouled away. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, strike two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Second inning set to go. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is good. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Mike Tuchman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Chris Davis next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate, Austin Allen, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Tanaka gets the sign. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
For the A's,
Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Chad Pinder. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Torres. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Popped him up. Andujar is there. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, well below the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Outside, 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Hanna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Hanna playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A strike, and it's 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A high fastball is in there. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Tauchman will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Gio Urshela.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Line drive base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Andahar brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tanaka into his motion, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. In now, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. And that brings up Chad Pinder, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Got him. Digging in, Ramon Laureano, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Urshela is there, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Last half of the 7th here. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mark Hanna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mark Hanna becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here, just the bot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long. I'm set with the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Andujar fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now batting, third baseman,
To the plate now, Chad Pinder. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-1 A's. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Torres, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and a strike. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The A's earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Yusmeiro Petit claims the win out of the pen, his first. Masahiro Tanaka struck out 10 in the losing effort. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yusmeiro Petit. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.